Once upon a time in the magical land of Neverland, Tinker Bell, a bright and industrious fairy, had a dream. She wanted to create a factory that could make special kinds of pixie dust, each with its own magical power. Tinker Bell believed that this new dust would bring happiness, creativity, and courage to everyone who used it. With a sparkle in her eyes and a tinkling laugh, she got to work with her friends, Peter Pan and the Lost Boys. The day of the grand opening arrived. Tinker Bell's excitement was contagious. She flew around the factory, showing off her latest creations to Peter Pan and the Lost Boys. There was happiness dust that made everyone giggle, creativity dust that filled the air with colorful ideas, and courage dust that made even the shyest Lost Boy feel bold. Everyone marveled at Tinker Bell's inventiveness. Just then, Peter Pan picked up some of the new dust and playfully tossed it into the air. Suddenly, he turned invisible. The Lost Boys laughed and clapped until they, too, started floating uncontrollably around the room. At first it seemed funny, but soon the chaos spun out of control. Tinker Bell's heart sank like a rock. She had wanted to create something joyful, but realized it had spiraled into something she couldn't control. Just when Tinker Bell thought it couldn't get worse, Captain Hook heard about the factory. The cunning pirate saw an opportunity to capture the unpredictable dust and use it for his own nefarious plans. He sailed to the factory with a wicked grin. "Hand over your pixie dust, Tinker Bell," Hook demanded. Frightened but determined, Tinker Bell knew she had to protect her creations. With a flash of her wand, she conjured a protective bubble around the factory. Peter Pan and the Lost Boys, still hovering, swung into action to help. They distracted Hook and his pirates long enough for Tinker Bell to think of a plan. Realizing her mistake, Tinker Bell recalled the essence of magic. It wasn't just for fun. It required responsibility. She quickly worked on a new blend of dust that would stabilize the wild magic. With Captain Hook closing in, Tinker Bell spread her new dust around. And just like that, Peter Pan reappeared, and the Lost Boys floated gently to the ground. Enraged, Hook fled defeated once more. The chaos had ended, and calm returned to Neverland. Tinker Bell had learned an important lesson. She had wanted to make magic more magical, but now she knew that with great power came great responsibility. From that day forward, she continued to innovate, but always with careful thought. And so, Tinker Bell's pixie dust factory flourished, safely spreading joy and magic across Neverland. Everyone lived happily ever after, even mischievous Peter Pan and the playful Lost Boys, who knew they could always count on Tinker Bell's bright ideas to make their adventures truly magical.